Hello children, how are you? I hope that everybody are fine and safe at home. This is your Saubhagya madam and I am back with another new lesson. So children, in our last videos we have learned about teeth and microbes. I hope that everybody have understood all the lesson completely and have done your homework part. Okay children. So now let us enter into our fresh topic that is called as matter. Repeat it children. Matter. M-A-T-T-E-R. Matter. So children, before we go into the lesson, let us discuss about few things. Okay. Look around. What do you observe? You find different kinds of things in and around your house. If you look into your home, you see many things. Some are living things and some are non-living things. Examine them properly. Whenever you are examining either the living things or non-living things, you should get this question. You have to think about the size, shape, and the space that the object is occupying. Yes, children? For example, let us discuss about the non-living things. The non-living things are something like a chair, a sofa, a wall clock, or the books which you read. Yes, children? If you observe them or if you place them in any place, so what do you observe? They are having a specific size and a shape, and they also take some space if they are kept in a particular place. For example, I have a bench in front of me. Yes, on that bench I have placed a book. So children, if you observe it, the book is in a rectangular shape, right? The book contains pages in it. Okay. When you observe the physical structure of the book, you can feel the book in your hands. Whenever you catch the book, you can feel the book in your hands. Okay. If you put that book on a table, you can observe it have occupied a minimum amount of space according to its size. Right, children? So not only the book, there are many other things around us which are made up of some or the other kind of material. Some things are made up of plastic, some things are made up of paper, some things are made up of wood, and some things are made up of metals. So children, whatever the things that we take in or around our surroundings, definitely they are having some weight, they are having some space, or they are having some shape. So children, anything that has weight and occupies space is called matter. So repeat it children. Anything. It could be a living thing or a non-living thing. Anything that has weight. It should have some weight and occupy some space. If you keep an object at a particular place, it have to occupy a minimum amount of space. Okay. So anything that has weight and occupies space is called matter. M-A-T-T-E-R. Matter. For example, children, I'll show you. Say this is a water bottle. Yes. If you catch this water bottle, do you feel some weight? Definitely, the water bottle contains some water, so definitely you can feel the weight. Baruga అనిపిస్తుంది అవునా? See, I kept it on my hand, right? So, the bottle have occupied a minimum amount of space which is present on my hand. If I put like this, it is occupying this much space. ఇంత స్థలం ఆక్యుపై చేస్తుంది అవునా కదా? So in the same way, whenever we are taking or talking about any object or anything which has some weight, దానికి బరువు ఉండాలి. అలాగే when it is placed at any place, it should occupy some place. So children, anything that has weight and occupies space is called matter. Okay. So now let us talk about what is this matter and what kind of things come under this. Okay, children. Okay, children. Now let me give a good example. See, I have a cap in my hand, right? See, if you see, the cap is in round shape. Yes, the cap is in round shape. If I wanted to know the weight, definitely it is lighter in weight, but definitely it is having some weight. కొంత బరువు ఉంది దీనికి, అవునా? So if I wanted to keep it somewhere, yes, I kept some on my hand again. Okay. So when I kept this cap on my hand, it occupies some space. Okay. For example, I will show this one on the board. See, children, I kept this cap on the board and I have measured that. So children, in this circle, this is the space that is occupied by this cap. ఇంత స్పేస్ ఆక్యుపై చేసింది, దీన్ని బోర్డు మీద పెడితే ఈ క్యాప్ ఎంత స్పేస్ ఆక్యుపై చేసింది? ఇంత స్పేస్ ఆక్యుపై చేసింది. ఓకే, ద స్పేస్, ద అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ స్పేస్ a matter takes up is called its volume. If I want to calculate its volume, if I want to calculate the volume of this cap, I have to place it on the board and I have to measure the amount of space. అది ఎంత అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ స్పేస్ ని ఆక్యుపై చేసిందో అంత వాల్యూమ్ ఉన్నట్టు, దానికి ఏంటి, దీనికి అంత వాల్యూమ్ ఉన్నట్టు. Okay, now coming to the cap again. So children, if I talk about this cap is made up of plastic material. This cap is made up of plastic material. Do you know, children, if I have to prepare this cap or make this cap, I have to jot down different points or different cells or different molecules that are present in this cap. Okay, if I want to get this shape, ఈ షేప్ కానీ రావాలి అని అంటే ఈ ప్లాస్టిక్ మాలిక్యూల్స్ నేను ఒక్కొక్క దాన్ని జాయింట్ చేస్తేనే ఈ షేప్ వచ్చింది, అవునా కాదా? సో matter is made up of particles called molecules. So children, whenever we are talking about any matter, ఏదైనా ఒక వస్తువు గురించి, ఏదైనా ఒక థింగ్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు, ఆ మ్యాటర్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు, definitely we have to say that the matter is made up of molecules. Okay, children. For example, if I take a log, a wooden log, take it as a wooden log, ఒక చెక్క. ఈ చెక్క దేంతో తయారైంది? This log is made up of wood. So definitely, if I go deep into this one, when I observe this one under a microscope, definitely it should be made up of molecules. It is made up of wooden molecules. It is made up of wooden molecules. So children, this cap is made up of plastic molecules. This wood is made up of wooden molecules. Okay, children. So on, whenever we are talking about different things, definitely we have to know about whether it is having some weight or whether it is occupying some space or whether it is having a volume. The space occupied is called as volume. So children, now let us discuss about the different types of matters that we find in general. Okay, children. Okay, children. Whenever we are talking about matter, the matter is made up of 3 types. How many types? The matter is made up of 3 types. What are those? Solid, liquid, and gas. The 3 states of matter are, what are the 3 states of matter, children? Solid, liquid, gas. S-O-L-I-D, solid. Okay. L-I-Q-U-I-D, ID, liquid. Gas, gas. So the three states of matter are, what are the three states of matter, children? Solid, liquid and gas. The three states of matter are solid, liquid and gas. So children, now let us learn about them individually. First we will learn about solids, then go to the liquids and the gases. Okay. Okay children, now we will talk about solids. Solids, like take like examples like stones, table, chair, books. You can go on adding. Okay. So whatever are like you can see them. Yes, physically you can see them. See, there is a marker in my hand. You can see this. This is a solid. Yes. So like examples like stones, table, chair, books and so on. Okay. If you take any of these items and observe, then what do you observe? They have definite shape and occupy some space. So children, if you take a chair, it is having four legs and a base to support when you sit on the chair. Yes, it is having a definite shape. దానికి ఒక particular shape అనేది ఉంది. అవునా? If you take a book, the book are of different sizes, but definitely it is having a shape. See children, if you see a book, definitely it is in a rectangular shape. Yes, so it is having some shape. If you see this marker, this is in cylindrical shape. So children, all the solid materials or all the solid objects have definite shape. ఖచ్చితంగా వాటికి ఒక షేప్ ఉంటుంది, ఏదో ఒక షేప్. రౌండ్గా కావచ్చు, ఓవల్గా కావచ్చు, సర్క్యులర్గా కావచ్చు, సిలిండ్రికల్గా కావచ్చు, ఏదో ఒక షేప్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, అండ్ ఆక్యుపై సమ్ స్పేస్. వాటిని ఎక్కడైనా ప్లేస్ చేసామనుకో అవి కొంత స్పేస్ తీసుకుంటాయి. అవునా? అంటే వాటికి ఏముంది? దే హ్యావ్ డెఫినెట్ షేప్ and a definite volume. The space occupied by the thing or the matter is called as its volume. So definitely shape undi, space occupied do not change. ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఉంది మార్కర్, దీని షేప్ మారిపోతుందా? ఇది ఇట్లానే ఉంటుంది. అవునా? whenever you are taking any colored marker, whether it is blue, black, red or green, but the shape of the marker is so like this. There is no change in the shape. Avuna? If you keep this marker, it is taking some space. Avuna kada? So definite shape and volume. If you take that object, it is having a solid object have a definite shape and a volume. దానికి పర్టికులర్ షేప్ ఉంటుంది, దానికి కొంత వాల్యూమ్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, మాలిక్యూల్స్ ఆర్ క్లోజ్లీ ప్యాక్డ్. ఒకవేళ if you take a solid particle, definitely the molecules which are present in the solid are so tightly packed. Because of that tightly packing of the molecules, the solid is having a specific shape and a definite volume. Let us see it pictorially. Okay children? Okay, so see the pictures here. Here we have a square, here we have a like an oval shape, here we are having a hexagon. So in all these things, if you see, the circle is a molecule. If you assume that the circle as a molecule, see in all the pictures, if it is a solid, definitely it is having a particular shape. See here, it is having a particular shape. So this much volume. What is the volume of this? This is the volume occupied by this object. Okay children, so here if you take, this is the volume. Okay, if you take this will be the volume that is occupied by this object. ఎందుకు ఈ షేప్ ఉంది? ఎందుకు ఈ షేప్ ఉందని అంటే దాంట్లో ఉన్న మాలిక్యూల్స్ చాలా టైట్గా ప్యాకప్ అయి ఉన్నాయి, ఒక దాంతో ఒకటి కంబైన్గా చక్కగా దగ్గరగా ప్యాకప్ అయి ఉన్నాయి. సో ద రీజన్ ఈస్ it is having a particular or a definite shape and it occupies some space, so that it is having a definite shape and a definite volume. Okay children, first let us discuss about the three things so that I give you an easy understandable examples. Okay children? So children, now let us talk about liquid. 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 What it is, children? Liquid. So whenever we are talking about liquids, let us discuss about the examples first. So what are the different kinds of liquids that we see? Water, juice, milk, oil. Yes, children, so on. We are having many liquids, but now let us take these examples. The water, juice, milk, oil. If you observe them, how they are. చూడండి, చేతిలో నీళ్లు తీసుకోండి, ఎలా ఉంటుంది ఆ నీళ్లు? అవి ఫ్లో అవుతూ ఉంటాయి, లైక్ అట్లా పట్టుకోలేము, అవునా? కొంతసేపు నాకు ఒలిగిపోతాయి, అవునా కాదు? సో ఎనీ ఆఫ్ దీస్ థింగ్స్, వాటర్ కానీ, జ్యూస్ కానీ, మిల్క్ కానీ, ఆయిల్ కానీ, సో దీస్ ఆర్ కన్సిడర్డ్ యాజ్ లిక్విడ్స్. సో నౌ వి లెర్న్ వాట్ డస్ దీస్ లిక్విడ్స్ హ్యావ్. They don't have definite shape, so they take the shape of the container. Ippudu, now let us think. They don't have definite shape. The liquids do not have a definite shape, but they have a specific volume. See children, I have given you a spoon of water, right? I have given you a spoon of water. Then now say me, what is the shape of the spoon of water that you are having? Is there any specific shape? No. The water itself doesn't have any shape, but it takes the shape of the container. If you observe, the water which is present in the spoon will take the shape of the spoon. Yes? If I pour a water in a glass, so now if I ask the shape of the water in this glass, the shape of the water is same like the glass. Yes. If I take it in a pot, now if I ask the shape of this water, the water takes the shape of the pot. Not only water, any liquid like water, juice, milk, oil, anything, any liquid material, it doesn't has a specific shape or a defined shape. They take the shape of the container. అవి దేంట్లో పోస్తే ఆ కంటైనర్ యొక్క షేప్ని తీసుకుంటాయి. బాటిల్లో పోస్తే బాటిల్ లాగా ఉంటుంది, స్పూన్లో పెడితే స్పూన్ లాగా ఉంటుంది, టబ్లో వేస్తే టబ్ లాగా ఉంటాయి వాటర్, అవునా? ఓకే. దే ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ స్పెసిఫిక్ వాల్యూమ్. వాల్యూమ్ ఇన్ ద సెన్స్, చూడండి, if I take, see, this is a 600 ml water bottle. This is a 600 ml water bottle. So what is the volume of this water bottle? It can carry 600 ml of water. Yes? So it is having a volume. Okay children, now I will show you something so that you can understand very easily. Okay? See, I have a glass cup. Okay, so if I am pouring some water into it, so what is the shape of the water in it? The shape of the water is same like the container. ఇది దేంట్లో పోసానో ఈ కప్ ఎలా ఉందో, ఈ కప్ షేప్ ఎలా ఉంటే దీంట్లో వాటర్ షేప్ కూడా అలాగే ఉంటుంది, అవునా? ఓకే. See, now I have taken a glass. I have poured this liquid into it. So what is the shape of this water? It is in the shape of a glass. Okay children? Okay. Now let me say you something else. If I ask the volume of the water, do this water have volume? Yes, definitely it is having volume. But how you can say the volume? The amount of water is present in this cup is the volume of this water, and the amount of water present in this glass is the volume of this glass. Water in that glass. So do these two are equal? No. So children, here the water is taking the shape of a cup, and here the water is taking the shape of the glass. For example, I think it can take only 50 ml of water in this. So the volume is 50 ml here. If I talk about this glass, assume that the glass is bigger than this cup, so it can take around 250 ml of water. So when you compare these two, the volume is specific when it is taking the shape of the container. Okay, children. So here, whenever we are talking about the liquids, any liquid, water, juice, milk, oil, anything, they have definite shape. A shape according to the in which container they are kept. As a cup, glass, spoon, like for the water bottle, anything. They have a shape, but they take the shape of the container in which they are kept. Glass is the glass shape, bottle is the bottle shape. Okay? They have a definite volume. Shape may change here. Liquids may change their shape and the volume does not change. Okay, shape మారొచ్చు కానీ వాల్యూమ్ అనేది చేంజ్ అవ్వదు. Okay, children, give me a moment. Okay, children, if you take this as a liquid, if you take the picture as a liquid, here the molecules in the liquid are loosely packed. That is the reason why the liquids flow. చూడండి, నీళ్ళు కింద పంపారనుకో అట్లా వెళ్ళిపోతుంటాయి. పాలు కింద ఒలిగి అనుకో వెళ్ళిపోతుంటాయి. జ్యూస్ కింద ఒలిగింది అనుకో దే కెన్ స్ప్రెడ్. అవునా కాదా? సో వై, వాట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ బిహైండ్ దట్? The reason behind it, the molecules here, the molecules which are present in the liquids are a little gap అన్నమాట. చూడండి ఇక్కడ అంత గ్యాప్ ఉందో, so that they can easily move. Because of the gap present between the molecules, the liquids can flow. Okay, but they take the shape of the container, and they have a definite volume. Definite shape ledu and definite volume aithe undi. Okay, now we'll learn about gases. Okay, so children, we will talk about gas. The best example of the gas is air. So whenever you are seeing around in our surroundings, you cannot see the air, but you can feel the air. Yes, the air is all over in our surrounding or in our atmosphere. Yes, children. So whenever we are talking about the gas, the molecules which are present in the gas are very free to move. That is the only reason why they do not have definite shape or definite volume. Okay, children, let me say you something. Like I have a balloon. If I blow a balloon, ఒక బుడగ ఉంది, ఆ బుడగలో గాలి ఊదాను, దాంట్లో కొంత గాలిని పెట్టాను, అవునా? If I leave the gas outside, what it will do? Again it will scatter away. Yes? Yes or no, children? If you see or if you feel the air around you, do you think that air contains a shape? No, definitely the air does not have any shape. Okay, మీరు పట్టుకోగలరా? గాలిని పట్టుకోగలరా? ఇట్లా పట్టుకోగలరా? No, you cannot catch it. Why? Because it doesn't have a definite shape or it doesn't have definite volume. అది దేంట్లోనే ఫిట్ అవ్వదు కాబట్టి దానికి డెఫినెట్ వాల్యూమ్ కూడా లేదు. ఓకే, సో హియర్ simply we can say the molecules which are present in the gas are free to move. ఎంత ఆక్యుపై చేస్తే అంత స్పేస్ని ఆక్యుపై చేస్తాయి. బలూన్లో పెట్టామనుకోండి, ఆ బలూన్ ఎంత స్పేస్ ఉందో అంత స్పేస్లోనే ఆక్యుపై చేసేస్తాయి గ్యాస్ యొక్క మాలిక్యూల్స్. ఒక రూమ్ తీసుకుంటే ఆ రూమ్ నిండా కూడా ఉంటాయి మాలిక్యూల్స్, అవునా కాదు? సో చిల్డ్రన్, whenever we are talking about the gas they doesn't have a definite shape or a definite volume. Let me give you pictorial representation. Okay, so children, look onto the board. Here I have drawn 3 pictures. Now looking at the picture itself, you can say what is a solid or a liquid or a gas. Let me guess, what is the first picture here? Guess it. Here the molecules are tightly packed and it have a definite shape. So definitely it will be a solid. Okay, solid. So wherever you see the packing of molecules very tight, so definitely it is considered as solid. Now see here, when you compare this to this one, here the molecules are tightly packed, here the molecules have some space between them, so definitely they can flow. So when you compare this one, if this is a solid, this will become a liquid. Okay. See the third picture. Here the molecules are freely moving so that they have more space between each and every molecule. Now see the three pictures. In the first picture, the gap is very less. Here, the molecules have more gap, and here, the molecules have much huge gap between the molecules. So children, so by seeing these pictures, you can say the first one is the solid, the second one is the liquid, and the third one is the gas. So children, what does the solid have? A solid have definite shape and definite volume. Liquid. The liquids doesn't have a definite shape. It takes the shape of the container, but they have specific volume. Okay. Now the gas. The gases, they doesn't have specific volume or a specific shape. Okay. Because the molecules are differently packed in solids, liquids and gases. So children, I hope that you have understood this video. Please do follow the videos regularly and read the textbook part so that you can understand more. That's all for this video. Let us meet very soon in our next video. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.